Alright, and I will be posting these games on YouTube. I know I did not do that on the last finalist games, and I do apologize to, I think it was Zenrock and D-Boss. And I will definitely post these. The reason I haven't been posting YouTube videos is I run on a very, very slow internet speed. It is DSL, AT&T DSL, and it sucks, but it's all that's available in my neighborhood, but they are actually putting files down, so it should be very shortly when I actually get that better fast internet connection so I can upload a lot of things to the internet. So I'm looking forward to that. Anyways, we are starting the game. We have both Terran players here. We have Junk down here at the bottom right. Top middle we have Terratron. Like I said, both players are very good Terran players. Junk is definitely, I think, have a little bit of advantage because he's been playing since day one as Terran. While Terratron, he did switch about, I want to say about a month ago, not even a month ago, let's say a week ago. He just switched to Terran. He was a Zerg player. Definitely Terran is a little bit, in my opinion, imbalanced right now. Their siege tanks are unbelievably just powerful. Tier 1 Marines, I mean, I've seen Protoss players just get annihilated. One of our games actually with Atari versus Junk, he just went in there and just completely annihilated Natari with Marines. I mean, it's just kind of sad. But there's a new patch coming out, and they're actually going to do some balance changes. I think one of the things they're changing is actually siege tanks. I don't know if whoever watched the game between Terratron and Matrix, I believe. I could be wrong on that. But, I mean, it basically went to endgame, and it's just unbelievably gay how fast the Protoss player just went down. But anyways, we are getting some scouts out to see where the opponents are at. I don't think either of them have found each other yet. No, they have not. So they will be scouting each other very shortly, though. Here, I think they both have a sense of where they are, though. Looks like Junk is just grabbing that Zelnega tower down here. So right now we'll just have to wait and see how the game pans out. Looks like they're both doing very similar builds right now. It looks like Terratron is neglecting to actually block his base in, but it's not really common to block your base against Terran players, because I mean this cliff can be just bombarded by siege tanks and destroy all your buildings up here. So it's actually smarter not to build in over here. I've been trying to do that with Protoss and with my Terran player, just to build up here. The only problem with that is I hate that because it's hard to keep those scouts out, and especially if you want to be secretive with your build, they can definitely get in there and start scouting. Most of your pro gamers nowadays will not block this off, though. And definitely Junk has his blockade off right here, while Terratron does not yet. He's going to bunker up, and he is getting a factory, getting up building it right now, and a factory for Junk right now too. So very similar builds. I'm definitely going to, you're going to see after this factory gets up what direction we're really going to take. A lot of Terran players now are going with this whole Marine and Marauder build. I really like going Banshees though. I think Banshees are incredibly good, especially against Terran, and especially if they're not ready for it, you can really hurt them. Definitely want to scan them and scout the Terran players to see what they're doing, because they can definitely be cheesy and go with those freaking Banshees. Switcheroo here. Probably going to go and get his Hellions, maybe? See you very shortly here. And he's doing the same thing, so definitely very similar builds right now. He's getting some siege tanks. I don't know why I said Hellions. I don't know where I was thinking there. I don't know what I was talking about there. I swear I saw a reactor, but he's definitely going Hellions down here. Junk is. While we're getting siege takes for Terratron. I honestly do not like going Hellions at all, unless it's Zerg. Zergs will definitely, against Zerg you can really annihilate them. I think siege tanks are so good to get against any race, so I always like to go siege tanks. Or like I said, Banshees is always fun to do too. So we'll have to see what happens here. And the APM definitely, different here. Terratron's averaging about 50, while you have Junk up here at 142. So Definitely a lot more APM going on Junk's side, but APM in my opinion doesn't really matter nowadays, and you'll see this actually go up as the game goes on. At the beginning stages, I mean, a lot of this is spam, but a lot of what they say is spam is good for is especially the bunker and siege tank up. No way. But like I was saying, this is honestly good for, you know, to do the spam is because it makes your accuracy better later down the road in the game, so it makes it faster and you are more aware. So that's why people do that. Let's go ahead and go down to the units here and see what we got going on the SCV count. Very similar. You got your mules, so you don't really need a lot of SCVs at the beginning. I usually like to, you know, select all my SCVs, and if I see this full load here, then I'm usually good, in my opinion. Especially with mules going on. I mean, you really don't need to overkill yourself with your workers. But there's never shortage of SCVs, in my opinion. The more SCVs you got, the more merrier it can be. Especially when you go to expand, you can actually, you know, bring some workers down here to start saturating your expansion down below here. And we have going up engineering bay, and that's about it. Not much going on here. And then we got expansion coming up with Banshees. Like I said, Banshees are very good in my opinion against Terra. I love going Banshees. And, oh, I'm missing that. Junks. Wow, I didn't even see the starport. I'm terrible. But anyways, it looks like he's got 4 kills already. So definitely, like I said, Banshees are very, very good, especially when you're in these close territories. Well, he's freaking... Wow. I didn't even see that. I am such a noob. But here we go. He's got 2-star Banshees out with the star, 4 Banshees out with Paratron, but he's not going to do much. You look at these, he's got missile turns going up, but he's doing a good job. 1 kill, 8 kills. Wow. Ouch. 3 kills.